Hey, what's up, Snoofer? How you doing? Hey, what's up, Soup Can Sam? Made huge gains lately, and hello, awesome, congrats. Go ahead and share them. Let me know what you did. Another 10 accessory, 1 AP from 261 Kudum. Very nice. That's awesome. How you doing, Soup Can Sam? I'm a little upset about something really lame. I don't understand something, and it's really bothering me. But other than that, I feel pretty good. Try Leighton. Ah, well, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's the cost of gambling. Made it from base, I didn't feel too bad. Oh, not at all. Dirt cheap, dude. Making things from base is dirt cheap, but I always have this awful luck with duo and try that unless I have a huge sample size, I just don't care. Like, I blow up so much stuff going for duo. I need to stop. I would make so much money, but just use my friggin' brain and stop clicking on things. But it's so, like, tilting, right? I see so many other people just clicking accessories like it's free love or easy money, and I'm like, oh, well, I'll just click like a duo or try. Nope. Need to keep my friggin' hands off of it. There's so many in price. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the way it is, right? Whenever these events where everybody gets a free latent come in, you gotta really take advantage of the situation. Hey, what's up, duo? How you doing, bud? 2 out of 4 for 10 accessory clicks, nice. I mean, I've had my fair share of luck, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to whine about how RNG's never on my side. It's just that if I would have taken all the money that I clicked all those duos and tries and just would have actually, like, sent them to just sell them at base, like, I'd have a really stupid amount of money compared to blowing them up. 1 hour, one ring in 1 hour. So far, so good. Awesome, dude. Good to hear. Good luck on your grind. The only thing I really want before the end of my journey here at Underwater, before Odalita comes out and I start on that stuff, the only thing I want is a duo ring drop. I have a duo tongue red necklace drop. I've got a duo disto drop. I've got a duo dawn drop. I just need a I've grinded way more at Sycraia than I have at Star's End, and at Star's End I've gotten a pry and 2 duo distortions. So I'm kind of just like ready to stop getting them. Virgin Vibrously though, because I was too focused on my TV show. Oh, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I want to kind of go back to Kertuga because apparently those Elcars are at max price. Really makes me want to go back over there and grind. The problem is whenever I grind those spots, I feel like I'm obligated to use the loot scroll, and I'm like saving my loot scrolls right now currently for Odalita, so I probably wouldn't even be able to grind it. The DS loot scrolls left? Yeah, I've got 200 on me, I've got 50 on my Hashashin. I'm waiting on a refund, which I think is going to take some of the loot scrolls, so... Now for some more 10-hour tests. Awesome, dude. I don't grind a lot outside 50 videos. He's plenty. Yeah, I mean, you know, depending on your time and stuff, I get it. Ever C4 for my last AP as well? Yeah, I mean... Gotta do what you gotta do. Caffers is real nice. How are you? I'm good. I'm frustrated because, on my way home from work, I was listening to a music album, and I went on Spotify and I looked up the album, and I got the exact album I wanted. Now, when I get home and I get on Spotify, the app on my computer, that's the same app on my phone, I look up the same band and the same album, and the album isn't there. I'm logged into my account on both of the apps, and it just won't allow me to look at the original album for this band. It only has the deluxe and the super deluxe versions. Now I sat there and scrolled down every album on their actual like list of stuff, it was so frustrating to me because I'm like sitting here for 10 minutes before the stream going through this entire discography on Spotify, and I couldn't find the album that I wanted to listen to. I was very upset. You still like this game? Yeah, Rodent. I genuinely love grinding in video. Trichology, 8K. Normally only stream on weekends. I only stream after I get out of work. Unfortunately, it has recently only been weekends because of my work schedule messing up my weekly schedule. The way my stream schedule works is I stream in the mornings after I get out of work. So my schedule's 2 days on, 2 days off, and every weekend is 3 days on, 3 days off. So on the weekends, it's much easier for me to just hop on and do a stream because I got 3 full days where I'm like not playing video games and I really want to just get home and chill and play games. So you'll catch me like probably always doing a stream at those times. During the weekdays, it's rough because sometimes me and my wife make plans and I gotta go to bed early, or my work schedule messes things up, so I can't like do my streams. So just, you know, it happens. Say hi because I'm headed to bed. Good luck with the grind. Hey, Rebecca, you have a good one, dude, man. Hopefully one day I can hang out and chat with you again, man. I've been so busy. And it's been wanting to work on it lately. I'm so close to 5K. It's a bit of a grind, but it's definitely worth it in the long run if you ever plan to continue grinding. I think that any player that hasn't gotten past like 280 Kudum should go for it. Grab dating Spotify? Yeah, maybe Sniffer. Maybe I'll try that. I quit. It was kind of unfun. At the end of my team became a chore more than a game. Yeah, I mean, you know, it just depends what you're into. If you're looking for a grindy game that you can put sink a lot of time into and basically be like a glorified RuneScape grinder next to the Korean grindy MMO, then this is the game. A lot of people feel like they get to the point in this game where it's like, oh, everything is a chore, and it's like, I don't want to do this, but I'm stuck because there's no better game. It's like, I don't know. Some people just like really just need to like look at things on the bright side. It's like, well, what else are you going to be doing, right? If you'd rather be doing something else, you should just go do that thing. Unless you genuinely compare by being competitive in BDO, which then I would tell you to probably not, because the company that makes this game doesn't care about how competitive its players are. It just is here to make money. So, you know, enjoy it for what you can, and when you're not really enjoying it, then you should be doing something else, hanging out with your friends and playing other games that make you happy. The problem is when this game is the only thing that makes people happy, but they're bored of it because they've played so much of it. Feels really bad for those people. But yeah, if you haven't played in a while, Rodent, it's a good time to get into the game. You get basically free soft cap because of the Tuvala gear from Seasons. Basically gets you a bunch of Tet armor, tri-accessories pretty easily. I just asked because I really found you on. Yeah, my streams are only at this time, and I only do like 2 streams, and then I'm off for 2 or 3 days, and then I do 2 more streams, then I'm off for 2 or 3 days. It's just unfortunately my schedule. I can't help it. It's just it's a byproduct of my work schedule and my at-home life. I stream when I can, but it's definitely not my primary occupation. I work a full-time job outside of this, so this comes like third after my wife and my job. I see my time, but I still want the gameplay, and the gameplay became boring. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, if you're playing a class that doesn't satisfy you or makes you feel fun and enjoyable all the time to play, I can understand that. I know that not everybody can just sit here and grind for hours on it. Everybody always asks me, Blomber, how do you do it? How do you grind all the time? And I genuinely just tell people, like, I don't know, I just really love the class I play for PvE. And I really love the grind. I love constantly accelerating my progress. Yeah, I don't know. It's just there's just something enjoyable about that kind of process for me personally. I love MMOs where I can just infinitely progress based on my power of will. So, you know, it just depends on your perspective, and maybe trying different classes would make you happier, but Seasons is a cool change. If you want to play capped PvP, you want to try out a new class but not have to get a whole new gear set that costs a lot of money, like you can invest into Seasons, and it's like self-rewarding, so you don't really have to work too hard, I guess. May I ask, Mr. Bird, do you use NVENC or CPU? I use NVENC because that's what everybody recommended to me originally, because this game doesn't properly use your CPU. It really messes with the CPU and like the multi-core processing. It doesn't utilize them to its full function. So most people said when streaming video you want to use NVENC because you're utilizing more of your graphics card. Because this game, again, uses more CPU than graphics, is what I've been... Basically, layman's term is what I've been told. I don't know the specifics behind it. I don't know why the game is optimized the way it is. It's just what I've been told. Yeah, I don't have a I don't have a 2000 series GPU. What's your bitrate, Duodecil? Because I know a lot of people mess with their bit rates and that causes a problem. If you want, I could just go through my stream settings and tell you that if you want me to, so you can just emulate that. Usually it's the bitrate quality. It either brings the stream up or down because it just either looks like it's pixelated all the time, or like having a higher bitrate will just basically make it look like crystal clean. It also depends on the movement on your screen, right? Like there's a lot of, like, so you call like tearing if you're seeing a lot of movement, but if there's a lot of stationary stuff and not a lot of action going on the screen, obviously it can get better. 6000, I use high profile quality on the other one. That it gets pixelated whenever I grind. Yours looks better. Yeah, I don't know. I just recently did a big wipe on my computer. I definitely noticed when I watch my VODs, they're kind of clean. They're not as clean as I'd like them to be. But yeah, I do notice that they're pretty nice. I don't know, maybe I could just go down through my stream settings with you and tell you. I think mine's 8K bit rate, which sucks for mobile users, but unfortunately, as much as I want mobile users to be able to enjoy the experience of hanging out and chatting, having a higher bitrate means the quality of the streams are better. Partner, maybe have better encoding. Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that, Duo. Heard that? I don't know. I might. Yeah, Rodent. It doesn't cost you anything. You just come in and play the game if you like it. If you don't like it, then you can just quit the game. The best part of this game is there's no sub, right? So like, getting back into the rigmarole of things, like getting back into the rhythm and like all that stuff is a little rough, right? But if you're having fun, meet a new group of friends, or try to get some new friends into the game, or join a new guild that's like new player friendly or something, and just trying to find some people to hang out with, or be part of a streaming community where you can chat and hang out. There's tons of helpful people in this game. There's a lot of toxicity people like to spread, but as much drama, quote unquote, as there is, this game has a lot of really good people out there. On my combos used to be soft cap, but I don't think I am anymore. Well, luckily the seasons will catch you up pretty quickly. It's pretty straightforward, and it's really cheap and easy to get started. If you do exclamation point season 2, you can see my season 2 guide. I'll basically have that for all the seasons from now on, because it's not going to change. And yeah, that's just kind of my overall guide for the season's content. It's pretty straightforward, easy, and it's kind of fun, I guess. It's free rewards. So I've got CCC1 New, you have all the journals. Yeah. I mean, the journals is one of the hardest things to explain to like new players, because it's like, for them, every journal sounds like absolute torture compared to just grinding. At least to me. More people seem to do journals than they do just hard grinding, which is always weird, but I guess on seasons, journals are important, right? Because you can you can get the stats from the journals on seasons, so I didn't do the HBO on what? That's a doozy. That one's a doozy, that's for sure. Journals do take a lot of time, but they are worth it in the long run overall. I just can't wait. I cannot wait for the tagging system. I know I blew up a bunch of money at the end of yesterday's stream, but I'm just gonna hardcore save some money. I'm gonna get to 8 bill hopefully before the next 2 weeks if I can get enough grinding in on my days off. I've been getting really lazy on my days off. I've just been napping. I'll grind for a little bit, wake up early, hang out with my wife, but I've been like literally going and taking naps in the middle of my grind sessions that I would normally do. So I was just like, I'll just take a 2-hour nap, and then the 2-hour nap turns into a 4-hour nap, and then I get up and, maybe grind another hour. Value 600 HP as much as I only grind in my 4.4 is okay. Yeah, and it's all based on your perspective, right? Like if it's not gonna benefit you, if you're not doing anything competitive, like it's not really necessary. You do at some point. Well, we got Odalita coming up, so it's gonna be a bit before you get there. Free real AP is super good. It's just so much time, yeah. A lot of materials, a lot of unnecessary walking around, but that's the whole thing, right? It's quote unquote free, but not really. It's the effort. ARP for Odalita, but I don't want to burn my brain cells with boredom required to do the journal. Well, the best thing I recommend is doing it with a guild or doing it with friends duo. What I did is I took me and my 5 friends that I have like a personal friend Discord with, and me and my friends and I led them through the entire journal, going all around the world, getting all the checkpoints and everything to finish out the Exploration 1 knowledge, and then to finish out the book when like the final part launched. So we got that finished, and then when I'm a Cutie Pie, Dyrus, Jesse, and a bunch of the other new people that are joining BDO started to play, I ran all of them through the HP journal as well. Because I knew that it would be so torturous to not have a guide, and I didn't mind doing it again to help people out, because I genuinely like helping people. It's so much more fun with a group of people. I highly, highly, highly recommend doing it with a group. Is it just 600 HP? You get something else valuable? You get like secondary stats, like I think some weight, maybe some other stats like stamina, but no, it's literally just the HP. Hey, what's up, Trinogian? How you doing? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Alright, Duo. You have a good one, bud. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. The heck is my character doing? That was weird. I've been in the streams a lot, doing the Caffers grind now since I got full pen 2 weeks ago. Nice, congrats. Super awesome, dude. Yeah, I haven't really been able to participate in the stream content. It feels kind of bad because I used to be pretty active in a lot of people's streams, hanging out and just, you know, having fun, and nowadays it's not as easy as it was before. Last year felt like there was just so much time, and now I feel like I have no time. Back scratcher, the best investment I ever made. Yeah, I wish I had a better quality one. Maybe I should ask for my birthday from my wife. It's like a decent wooden like bear claw back scratcher, because I have this like tiny little dinky one, and like it spins around, so like if I put it on my back and I hit it at the wrong angle, it just will like flip to the soft side and not scratch my back. Maybe I should ask for that for my wife. I've seen some really cool like hand carved authentic like bear claw back scratchers. Yeah, I'll send that to her. All I asked for my birthday this year was a book. I wanted a book and I wanted a back scratcher. And then I said, you know, whatever else she comes up with, if she wants to give me something, she can. So, shouldn't be too hard for her to get those, hopefully. Yeah, back scratchers, definitely nice, definitely worth it. Pick up the loot, you dumb pet. What the frick? Man, I'm so excited for Odalita, man. Sycraia the best spot for Caphras, or are there substitutes? Star's End is really good for Caphras. That's why I think Zethian and Choice and a few other members of Snake have been grinding there. Is because, yeah, you're not getting crystals here, you're not getting supplementary income, but I think on average you're pulling more Caphras and dust per hour than you are at Sycraia. Even though Sycraia can like end up being more money on average, not counting the big drop, I think a majority of those players are using loot scrolls, so grinding for A, the big drop, B, the Caphras and dust, which is a double whammy, right? And then also just the money. I think that those players right now are doing the 200 IQ decision and grinding at those spots. I personally can't stand Star's End, and I pull atrociously on Succession, and I don't want to play Awakening, so it's kind of tough. Yeah. Succession Wizard is one of the best grinders in Sycraia? I don't think so. I think the best grinders in Sycraia are, in my opinion, top 3 would be Succession Striker, Succession Witch, what's the next one? Succession Ninja, Sork just in general, and I think Valk is up there. Archer, not Archer. Yeah, Suck Valk is what I was gonna put up there. There's not enough Valks to like, you know, I've seen some videos, but a lot of them look fake. Like, a lot of these videos where I see a Valk do crazy numbers, legit looks like they're speed hacking, and there's not enough Valks to like confirm the numbers for me. Like, Valk insane? Yeah, I know, we have one in guild, we have Lunarlay, and he's got a lot of gear. But like, you know, I don't know, they're just... It's like if you play such a niche class, it's really difficult to get reliable answers, in my opinion. Wait, Ninja just get a Succession Ninja right now? Yeah, but I think it requires a lot more effort, doesn't it? I think people can grind longer on Succession Ninja, which makes it better because of the keybind pushing. I think that if you can't really push hard on the button pressing and the grind hours, then the class is not that good, right? Like is relaxed? Yeah, 100%. Succession Witch is the same as Wiz and Sycraia? No. Witch is much better than Wizard, 100%. Like Wizard is dookie compared to Witch and Sycraia. Because their MMA, which is one of their highest PvE damaging abilities that's spammable, can be used as a Witch after every single key combination. So, Witch is 100% better, 200% better than a Wizard. Wizard's good, but the APM and just the amount of involvement, like, is like, to me personally, is super exhausting. I hate grinding on my Wizard. The only thing I like grinding on my Wizard was Star's End, because I literally could just blow everything up and not even pull it to a tower and kill everything really quickly. Whereas at Sycraia, like, you'd have to combo and combo and combo, and I just could never pull decent numbers. I didn't put a lot of time into it either, but I was getting so frustrated with it. See Star's End, my problem with Star's End is a dual city. Yeah, that's why I hate that place. That's why I don't grind there. Trinojin, I legit, I get a few hours to grind each day, and then on my days off, I'm kind of chilling with friends and watching some shows. I just want to relax. The last thing I want to do is sit here and PvP all day. I mean, if you were participating in yesterday's stream, and if you didn't, I'll give you the TLDR. I really just genuinely... I genuinely just enjoy grinding and don't really want to do anything else in this game. I know it sounds crazy, but what are you grinding for? To grind faster? I don't know. I can't explain it. I actually just hate like RBF, and I hate the state of Zerker. So like all I really want to do is just grind, and oh my god, that's a lot of crevice. And yeah, so that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do what I enjoy and have fun and whatever makes me happy, right? And I hate having to duel for spot at Star's End. I think it's the most annoying thing. Like, the fact the barrier for entry is so low that there's no key to the place, and if you kill someone, they're just gonna auto walk from the graveyard. Literally breeds the worst grind spot in this game. Especially if you're on, like, I don't know, if you're on a lot of guilds like Crapless or on Arsha, you're just sitting there asking to get killed instead of grind. I hate it. Grinding for personal research? Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, Adam? How you doing? Yeah, Trinosian, even non-Arsha, I don't want to sit there and have to be challenged to a duel every few minutes in Starzen. It's just not worth it, because I don't care to duel. I mean, maybe when I tag my wizard, maybe I'll do it, but when the tagging system comes out, Odalita's going to be out, and I don't plan on leaving Odalita till we get Dead God, and get the main story done, and get the new costume. So, I'm going to be staying in Odalita until I accomplish those missions. Once I do that, then we will be focusing on 30,000 quests. And then after 30,000 quests, maybe then we'll go back to grinding. I haven't looked at Odalita. It's a new zone or just high AP grind spot. Odalita is an entire new region with a new major city. It's got new quests and a new story mode, campaign, whatever you want to call it. The end of the main story quest gives you a 80 fail stack, Valks, whatever. Yeah, I don't know what else is part of the story. There's a lot of things launching with Odalita, including like the ability to put a Garmos heart in your Dandelion so that you can put crystals into it. There is the tagging system, which we talked about, where you can play 2 characters with the same gear by paying tax on it. There's new quests, there's the new grind spots, there's the Dead God armor unlock. There's just a lot of oh, what the heck? There's just a lot of Quotey Fingers content coming out with it. But yeah, it's got multiple grind spots. I think there's 5. It's either 4 or 5. There's the 250, the 270. I think there's a 305 and a 310 area. But I think the 310 area is kind of split up between 2 zones because there's like some grindable areas and some areas that are literally just elites. I don't know for certain, but what I do know is that the 305 area can be done, but it hits very, very hard. Don't know why you would grind there though, it doesn't seem worth it. And then the 310 area is just like ultra hard mode. Yeah, 310 Kudum is like the minimum, right? Like Abandoned Monastery is 270, but I don't even like going there until I hit 300, right? Yeah, just BB boy, all I want to do is grind and keep progressing my character because I find that very fun. Yeah, I'm the kind of person who, whenever I get to life skills, I'll get to them, you know what I mean? Like, if I want to max out that kind of stuff, then I will when I want to, but otherwise I just kind of want to grind. Too high APs to drop the new dandy crystals. Well, I think that most people have already mathed out that they're not going to be running the new crystals. The new, like, comparatively, you're going to be putting Hooms there, so you can put your Hooms back where they matter, right? Because if you're an evasion build, you removed the Hooms from your helmet and put Harpies in your helmet, and you either sacrifice your offhand crystals for grinding, and you put your Hooms in there, or you sacrifice 1 glove and 1 weapon to put your Hooms in there. So I'm pretty sure any end game PvPer is gonna put the Hooms in their dandy, and then they're gonna put their crystals back in their gloves and their weapon, or their offhand, whichever they prefer. Now, if you're like a BDO PvE hero who doesn't do like Hooms or anything because you're just putting in PvE crystals, then maybe your build's different, but I kind of have to do a certain crystal build because there's just some crystals that are far superior than others. Even if I don't PvP 99% of the time, it's probably more important for me to have certain crystals due to the way it is, I guess, you know, the meta. Yeah, Odalita's gonna be pretty cool. It's a really cool looking region. Aesthetically, you know, like, compared to like the original world, then Calpheon, into Medaya, and then into Valencia, like, you know, those regions are very vastly different in appearance and the way that their world is kind of shaped. And then Kama Sylvia presented this like elf, like forest land vibe. Basically, Odalita does the same thing, except for it's like a mystical elf land, and they do a really good job at making it super, super creepy and cool. Just everything involved is awesome. Are there any caves? Yes, the 310 grind spot is in a cave, yes. All the grind spots, I believe, don't require a key, though. As far as I know, you can get into all the grind spots without any kind of key or door or anything. Dark elves? Yeah, basically. Kama Sylvia is the light elves, and Odalita's the Dark Elves, the Vidir. I mean, visually, yeah. Yeah, like legit, basically think of like Piliku Jail, but like hardcore. Oh, aesthetically. Well, that's the 310 spot, so it's not really gonna be doable. The Toro spot is out in open land. It's out in this giant, like, fieldish area. And the Vidir area is, like, on the side of a mountain. It looks so cool. So cool. The Vidir place, even though it's a 250 AP spot, is probably going to be played by a lot of people just because it's aesthetically absolutely beautiful. It's, and it's a nice chill grind, too. Would have paddocks if it was in a jungle. I mean, honestly, it should have been, right? Since you're going to make Clash, just want something to chill grind with that doesn't give me carpal tunnel within 30 minutes. Well, you've got Zerker, you've got Guardian, and you've got... What else is a non-carpal tunnel class? You got Zerker and Guardian, and I think Lawn. I think Lawn is a 4-button class, right? Yeah, Succession Zerker. Yeah. Check disto prices on an sure, bud. Dang, dude, I wish I would have saved my disto from a few weeks ago. I would have a bucket full of money. Shy? Oh yeah, Shy. Shy's also a good one. Good one, Powerpot. I play Awaken Striker. It's like 5 moves over and over. Really? Succession Striker the same? Every time I go to like some video about Striker, they have like a 20 ability combo on the screen, and I'm just thinking like, why is this overcomplicated? Only because I don't switch from Awaken to Succession? Oh. Awaken Striker and Awaken Wizard super low APM? Yeah, I wish they would buff Awaken Wizard. I'd probably play it. I probably would legitimately grind with Awaken Wizard if it could pull, like, relevant numbers. Just because I, again, like the Wizard aesthetic. Yeah, they're getting buffed, but, like, I mean, like, I want them to be competitive, right? In PvP there? Yeah, I know. And playing Ash Round Season is fun, but yeah. Yeah, Hashashin's a lot of fun, but it is a lot of APM, a lot of movement, a lot of, like... Like, he throws out tornadoes, but legitimately when I play the class, I feel like I am a tornado, like having to constantly move and spin and move and spin. I feel like there's no gap in the time of play where, like, you know, you can cut animation short and still get the damage dealt and then move on to the next ability. You can't really just sit there for a second and relax, which is fine. High APM classes and fun, fast classes are enjoyable for some people. I don't know if it's just because of my age or just because I'm like what I've been playing for so long, but I just can't do that. It's just not, it's not a thing, dude. Holy cow, dude! My BSR can almost be like 100% uptime. But yeah, I played Hashashin. I had a lot of fun with it, but I thought I'd be playing it more, and then I don't know, every time like the seasons are about to come, like new people come into the game, make me excited, and then I realize like hit full pen in one day, and then I'm like, well, what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna play with anybody. Like, what am I doing? Oh shoot, we gotta repair my bell. Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know. Oh, BDOKW, thank you for the follow, and RadF97, thank you for the follow, dude. I appreciate it. Sorry I didn't thank you guys too earlier. BDOKW, my bad, dude. I got distracted when I was trying to finish a point. Rad F, thanks for the follow, but I appreciate it, man. Yeah, exactly, Pink Fox, yeah. Thank you for the follow, Pink Fox. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you guys are new to the stream, feel free to ask any questions. I'm an open book, and I love helping people and answering questions. Also, I'm going to be doing The Boys Season 1 watch party watch-through. The full season in one go, starting next weekend, probably. because the weekend after that is the final episode release of Season 2 of The Boys, and once the full Season 2 is out, we will be watching The Boys Season 2 all in one sitting, and I will be doing a watch party, so if anybody's interested in watching just a marathon of the series, I will be doing that, because that's what I did when I originally watched the show, and that's what I'll be doing when the Season 2 fully launches. Why they decided to not fully release the season, I guess they thought they could make more money. I don't know if it's working. I hope it didn't. Because I really like to enjoy my content the way I like to enjoy it. It really frustrates me when I'm someone who has a small brain and I have to watch everything in one go because I'll forget everything. So suspenseful if you wait a week. I hate that though. I hate cliffhangers. I hate having to wait on the edge of my seat. I hate it when it's like you finish it, it finishes on a scene, and then the next episode, a whole week later, after my whole entire super stressful, crazy week, I gotta remember what happened on the freaking episode, and where, well, like, you know, they continue in the middle of the scene. It's like, ugh, makes you want to watch more. Well, I want to watch it regardless. I'm a content absorber. I will watch the whole thing no matter what. Having to wait a week makes me not want to watch shows ever. I don't want to watch any show that isn't fully out. Because, I'm the kind of guy that has to watch it at my own pace. Because I can't stand waiting on other people and other stuff when it comes to, like, you know, I get hours and hours of downtime in the middle of the night when I'm just chilling and I have to do it on my own time. Attack on Titan kill me? Yeah, screw that, dude. That's why I wanted to wait till the show's done. I wait till the narrative is done and then I can enjoy it for what it is. How you do? I got a question. What tips do you got for enchanting Tuvala gear? For enhancing Tuvala gear? I don't know, man. I forced to try Tap Tet and then Kron Pen. That's the easiest way to get it done if you need the gear. If you don't need the gear, I mean, you just basically hit the fail stacks in the guide, and if you're running out of fail stacks, grind more, get stones, get free fail stacks out of the stones. Just rinse and repeat. Work on one piece at a time. Don't work on multiple pieces unless you're trying to build a really high stack on purpose. Don't roulette, and accessories suck, so do those first before anything else. You don't need DP to grind on seasonal, you need AP, so yeah, it's hard, but it just takes time and luck. Be careful on Season 2, there's a risky scene, if you know what I mean. Well, if they let me watch it on a watch party, I can't get in trouble for that, right? Like, they're the ones that allow me to watch it on stream, right? If it's there, if it's Amazon's show and Amazon owns Twitch, then you know. Yeah, I mean, it'd be kind of weird if they like block. I mean, it would be their responsibility to block it, right? I guess I'd have to put on the I don't know, adult filter on my stream. Like, don't you have to fill it out though? If you watch parties, you have to like sign into it, right? But yeah, I feel you, Abe. It makes me want to watch it more, but at the same time, I just love watching something all in one go, to just watch the whole narrative go together. Or next time be like, who's this guy? Yeah, exactly. I don't watch shows with less than like 3 seasons, because if not, I like to binge if I enjoy it. Exactly, same. I love binge watching. I love binge watching. Evasion work on full pen Zerk? Yep. Just about as good as it is on any other class. Garbage, because everybody's a one-shot meta. Hey, what's up, Cutie Crumble? How you doing? Luba did a watch party the other day? Okay, awesome. Some of you streamers are watching The Boys? You good? Okay. Well, I mean, you know, we've kind of seen that, like, huge streamers don't get... Huge streamers compared to, like, lower-end streamers get a lot of pardons, it feels like. Like, if they're obviously crossing the line on something, I guess it's different, but... I don't know, it seems like it's always been preferential treatment to the people that make them tons of money. Get in trouble, fight for you. Yeah, trying to stay out of trouble. It's really hard. It's hard trying to be friends with everybody, especially when people take things too personally. It's hard to be friends with everybody when people are so patriotic about like nothing but like pixels in a video game. and like odd friendships. It's also hard when people misinterpret things, and it's difficult to explain because they're already convinced that you're the thing that they believe you are, rather than them just like, you tell them, hey, it's not what it looks like, and they're like, yeah, right. Very frustrating. Not like it's not like I've been dealing with a lot of that happening to me. But just like noticing it within everything else that's happening, whether it's like guild stuff or game stuff or whatever. It's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. And it's unfortunate that I don't have a lot of time to focus more on streaming and stuff, but at the same time, I honestly am glad that I have such little time, because it's almost the get out of jail free card of stuff, right? People are like, well, you know, XYZ drama, and I'm like, well, I got a full-time job, I spend time with my wife, and I play games on the side, so I don't know anything about anything. Like, I don't have to really be in anything. I just try to be a nice person and help people out, and you know, if people can somehow get upset about that, or about a weird opinion I have based on my perspective, then, you know, if that's your driving point, to have an opinion, oh well. Crystals with a Y, Rad F. Crystals with a Y. The day I had told you I enhanced my Kuda to pen, and that day I enhanced a Dandy to pen, and an Uruz the next day. Oh my gosh, Tom Giraffe. Dude, everybody that's been coming in the stream's been popping off with their enhancements. Congratulations, dude. That's super awesome. That's gotta feel friggin' exhilarating. I remember when I started tapping a lot of my gear back to back to back. Oh my gosh. Last year was like, oh man. It was amazing, dude. 7 out of 7 pen now. Hey, nice. Officially bored? Is that what you typed? Oh my goodness. Energy strong with this one. Been happening a lot. I think it's just people have finally gotten to the point where their luck is turning over. They've had enough attempts and enhances that, like, now it's time for it all to kick in, you know? So we would never struggle. It must be nice games or late. I think that everybody has their time, Ape. Everybody has their time, even if it's a small window. Yo, can I? Oh my gosh. Still negative 30 bill. Oh, I feel you, dude. I'm still negative from this friggin' summer, ripping my bank up into pieces in front of my eyes. I try to forget about it, but then I continue gambling and make the same mistake, so I'm not really learning. I can't help it, man. I just can't help it. I have no self-control. I was doing good for a while, but it's so hard. Gil told me it was well deserved since it took me over 100 attempts for my first 15 attempts for the 2 others. Nice, dude. Stream like other stuff. Oh, 100%. I'm not trying to downplay any of that at all. Like, not at all, obviously. Like, I don't take any of it for granted. You see me out here grinding every day, 100%. But losing 70 bill right in your face just like that, regardless of the previous gains, still it's just one of those gut feelings. Like, I've tried turning it away by thinking about, oh, well, you hit Pin Blackstar and Pin Ogre and all this stupid stuff. Like, it doesn't matter, dude. But it's so hard to get away the gut emotional feeling of, hey man, you're an idiot. Great job deleting all your money. Experiencing normal RNG now. I think it's maybe balancing out. I don't think I've hit normal RNG. Failing like 40 duo accessory attempts doesn't feel normal, but I think I'm definitely paying back. I need to stop gambling. I need to only click the things I need. I need to stop attempting shiz for money. I need to sell every accessory I get. I need to never tap prize. I need to stop using all my stacks. I need to only click Dead God when it comes out because I've been fucking wasting my RNG. Yeah, dude, I hate duo, dude. Every time I just fail a lot. I take a break, go back to it, fail a lot more. It's so, like... Whew. I gotta stop talking about things that make me sad, because I'm about to get real sad. Like, just genuinely, like... sad. Imagine being lucky. Yeah, I mean, you know. I think it's tough, right? Because obviously you can look at things in a big picture. But you know, the moment's gone and it's past, right? In the right now, right where we are, right what we're experiencing now, it's like, this is what I feel. I unfortunately do not live in the past. I live in the actual moment of now, and even though I'd love to just negate all the negative feelings from failing and losing in the future because of how lucky I had it, I can't. I literally can't. It's something that I just cannot pass up. I mean, I try to stay positive, right, by, you know, just enjoying what I'm doing, but I just need to stop clicking, man. Was that enhancing instead of buying so I hit all my goals? Hey! Does Zerk Succession and Awakening pull around the same trash? It depends on the spot. Awakening is better at Star's End, Succession is better at Underwater. Each of them are good at different spots, but they roughly pull the same amount. It's just a small difference. Speed is what matters at like Star's End, and like the pack efficiency is what matters here at Underwater, so it really just depends on like how high end game you're pushing it. Yeah, I just the problem is, even right now as I'm saying it, I know that I'm like never gonna stop clicking stuff either. So I'm like, oh, well, just don't click the next 6 accessories you get. Just sell them, sell them, sell them. But just saying that out loud, I'm like, yeah, I'll do it, and then I'm like thinking in my head, there's no fudging way I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna keep clicking this shiz, and I hate it, dude. I hate that I can't press a button in the options to like turn that shiz off for me, dude. Too used to tapping it. I don't know, I think it's almost like it's a subconscious fear of being finished with my progression goals in the game, you know what I mean? Like once I get to a level of like choices level, like what am I gonna do, you know what I mean? Like, nothing against choice or anything, right? But, you know, he has to experience a lot of different modes of the game to stop getting bored of certain things, right? He does Node Wars, he does Siege, he does PvP, he does open world fights, he does a little bit of grinding, a little bit of everything, right? He has to experience a wide range of gameplay, A, because it's entertaining and good for a stream, but also B, because like you gotta find something to do in this game, because, you know, when you get to that point in the game where you're kind of finishing up your goals, it's like, now what, you know? And that's, I guess, maybe terrifies me. Yo, let me out. Yeah, if you win, when I get that Manos crop. What'd you feel? Every single one you realize is not worth. Ooh. Yeah. Might be RNG carry like you always click as well. Well, the problem is I've only been crazy lucky with pens and like distos, I think. As much as people like think I'm like ultimately lucky at everything, and I have been very lucky at a lot of things, I'm very, very lucky at pen attempts and distos, basically. Those are the only things I've definitely gone way above the average success rate. So it's hard for me to say, oh yeah, you know, like I'm lucky all over. That is definitely a lie. I remember like the span of a few weeks where I literally did like 40 plus TED attempts and like just couldn't get 2 offhands up. I spent billions of silver trying to get a TET and built so many stupid stacks. I remember blowing up so many accessories. Who's the highest level in the game? Bria. Probably someone else is higher experience-wise, but I'm pretty sure it's still Bria. Start buying pen manos. Ugh. Start going for pens. Well, that's the problem, Ape, right? It's because I croned a lot of stupid pens. So it's like looking at even the pen for profit ratio. Most of my clicks for profit have been on like a whim. It's like, oh, we get 500 free crons. Oh, let me just click something. Oh, wow, it went. Like, what am I gonna do? I'm out of stacks too, right? The only stacks I currently have is 280 stacks for Dead God. And I've got a 181 for Try Dead God, so kind of at the point where I'm just like waiting to figure out what to do. Tiny stack right now, 181 for Try Dead God. I still have 60 million tongue ring and felt, yeah. Yeah, that's what convinces me also to stop clicking stuff. I see a lot of these streamers clicking stuff because it's an easier way to stall the progression of just buying it, you know what I mean? But I can't handle it. What, 100 Jujus at like 10 pen tongue red ring fails, and I mean, Sunny's at his amount, you know? I don't know how they get so many accessories though. Like, I feel like I grind a lot. I don't get anything close to what they get. Maybe they grind more than me, I don't know. Just say 80, it's like 130 for Duo Dead God if you get a pen. Yeah, but the problem is, like, where am I gonna get the tets to click for pen? I was thinking of buying tets and clicking pen for profit, or just to build a stack too, but right now I literally have 1 billion silver to my name because I've been buying costumes and Kafras. I just hit C13 in my gloves and now I'm going for C13 in my boots. But I stopped buying Kafras to buy Krons, so chance of normal Kudum. Yeah, see, the problem with that though is I'll spend more money trying to get it from Pry to Tet, building fail stacks I don't need, when I'd much rather, it would be way easier and cheaper to buy a Tet and sell for Try, you know what I mean? What level is he? 66 is the highest level in the video game right now. Enough patience to enhance? Same, I actually don't like enhancing it, contrary to popular belief. Whatever's the most expensive. Yeah, I was doing some math a few weeks ago about like what tets I would buy to go for pen and build a stack. But I'm pretty sure Pry Dead God's gonna give me a hard time. So I'm pretty sure one of those stacks is gonna get up to 120. And if it doesn't, I'll probably hit 120 just from end of season rewards or something like that. Like since my dial launch, I'm just not getting full pen. Since I enhance, I don't care about efficiency. Nice. Yeah, but then again, like, thinking about it, Ape, it's like, I don't want to test my luck, right? I've been crazy lucky with a lot of stuff. It makes me freaked out to think that, like, oh, if I get arrogant enough to, like, catch my luck and use it and abuse it like a superpower, I feel like it's gonna bite me in the butt, right? Like, I feel like once I notice it and accept it and, like, try to abuse it, is when I don't get rewarded those free clicks anymore, you know? Like, it's at that point in the game where the game plays me, right? Fill out a pen attempts and your stack aside for Dead God. Yeah, but I just feel like Dead God's gonna fail a lot, right? And if it doesn't, then maybe I'll grind and buy stuff to go for a higher attempt, but I need a lot of Pry attempts, right? Because if I get it Pry, I'm gonna click for Duo, failed Duo, and then I need to go back to clicking Pry again. So I need multiple Pry stacks, and I need one Duo stack. And if it goes to Duo, then I've got the Try stack I'm cronning it on, so... Try's like a 20% chance. Yeah, no, I know. But if we get a 100 stack from the seasons, I do one pen attempt on that, then I Valks it up, that's a 120. And then I have the 180 for Try, right? And then I got a bunch of 80 fail stacks for Pry. Do I get many stacks from it? Yeah, I'm actually curious to see what a Pry attempt will give you stacks-wise. If it's 6, like a pen, or if it's actually 7 because it's 1 higher. Makes me wonder. Well, then if I get it Pry immediately, then I do a Duo attempt and it increases the fail stack. Then I fail, go for a Pry again, Duo again. The best part's gonna be if I one-tap Pry and one-tap Duo, then easy money, right? But I've already got memory fragments, I've got artisan memories, I've got sharps and hards, I've got tons of master pure magics, I've got Kafir stones I'm stacking. Like, I'm kind of done, right? I'm at the point where right now it's just save and grind, save and grind. Buy costumes and save and grind, save and grind. We're gonna be going for Dead God, obviously. Then we're going for the Zerker costume, and basically we won't be done until we finish that. So we're gonna grind until we get Dead God, and then if we can get Dead God, the Dead God piece, we're gonna grind for the outfit. Once we get the outfit piece, we'll switch grind spots after completing both of those goals, and then we'll grind the 250 area until we get the 250 area drop for the costume. When we finish the costume, we'll go for 30,000 quests. because the idea is to have some money to be still buying costumes while I'm questing for 30,000 quests. The problem I'm gonna find is trying to move all my alts from like the secured locations where they are. I have a lot of alts that are used for like compasses and stuff, and it's gonna be really odd not being able to utilize them for a little while. Grindable outfit, yeah, an Odalita exclamation point costume. It's a grindable outfit that you can achieve in the game. Later while playing, I keep getting the things I need to get Black Star in the games to try to tell me something. Well, they're like a world drop, but I mean, if you feel, or the Spectre's energy, I guess too. I mean, if you're feeling lucky, go for it, but it's not really ever worth it. Really knocked down, and I got the ability on cooldown. Looks dope, yeah. It does, doesn't it? I'm gonna go Stuck Guardian. Really? Succession Guardian? I feel like Awakening is so much cooler. Everybody always says they want to go Stuck Guardian. I don't know why. I feel like it might, I don't know. Maybe I just haven't played Stuck Guardian or enough Guardian to know, but Awakening looks cooler in every single way, shape, and form. It always baffles me when people say they want to play the Succession. I just don't understand why. But I haven't played the class that much, so maybe that's why. What's more profitable to do with accessories looted from monsters, sell or enhance for profit? Well, if you're lucky and succeed every time, then you should definitely sell them, enhance them, and then sell for profit. But if you're not lucky, then you shouldn't enhance them. It's kind of difficult for me to say. Probability-wise, it's better to probably slap it to try and sell it. Or pry, I mean. Right? Because 70% chance, you know, 30% of the time you're losing a third of the cost, right? So a third of the time you're losing a third of the cost of like what you would sell like 3 rings for, whatever you're selling. Depending on the rarity of the item, I think it's worth hitting. I think the probability of hitting pry is worth it almost every single time. Especially if the cost of the pry is worth 3 of the individual item. Like you're gambling versus that 1/3, right? And the odds are pretty much all in for you, so I think enhancing for pry is good. I think any further than that is when you're dancing with the devil. Is Awakening Guardian stronger as well? I don't know. I'm not about Guardian to say. The damage is about the same. You need a bit more APM to grind. 1v1 PvP is much better in Succession. Yeah, but I feel like if you're gonna play a class for PvP, it wouldn't be Guardian, right? I guess maybe if you like Guardian regardless, but you also need to be able to PvP for your spot, and that's your reason for choosing Succession, then maybe I understand that. But aesthetically and just everything about it, I don't know why most people are always like adamant about Succession Guardian. I don't know. It's like if I'm gonna play a PvP class, I'm gonna play a PvP class. If I'm gonna play a PvE class, I'm gonna play a PvE class. So it's so weird to see Guardian be like both, but not. People try to make it that way based on the playstyle, but I guess it just depends, right? Depending on the player. Depending on the player, I mean, who knows? And you need both infinite potions, exclamation point pots. Yeah, you're telling me, Path of Fleming. I think the thing I hate more than anything in this game is sitting there gathering, and the gathering piece taking the longest was probably the most depressing part of that whole grind. I loved every minute of the grind except for when I had to gather. I saved that one for last and I dreaded every minute of it. It was so hard to tear me away from the game because every minute I wasn't gathering felt like a waste that I could have just been gathering, so I didn't have to keep gathering. Like, I wanted it done so bad, I didn't even want to sleep. I just wanted to keep gathering until it was gone. 40,000 Farrakahs? Yeah, I have like a few 100,000 of everything. It was... excuse me, it was pretty awful. Last job event when seasonal started, did about 60 hours of cactums, got nothing. Oh. Sorry to hear that, Father Meta. You'll get it next time. Yeah, this last RNG event, I've had a blast. I got so much, like the tornado buff and the 30% buff, and then between Arsha and everything else, like, I had some crazy RNG. Crazy RNG. It was awesome. 500 skill points out. Hey, nice. Witch's cap. Very cool. Sorry for yawning, guys. I am tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep yesterday because of the RBF. Man, I don't know if it's just one of those moments in the month where, or you know, occasionally I'll have this period of time where I just get really emotional, right? Like, I'll have a period of time where I just get real affected by stupid stuff. I was listening to this music album on the way home and I wanted to cry, dude. It was so... just, the music was so good. It was striking me. It was so weird. And then, like, yesterday I was getting so upset at that RBF. Like, I legit, like, felt it. It's like, dude, I don't know what it is right now, but right now I'm hitting this moment where I just haven't let out a big emotional burst in a while. And I feel like it's like bubbling up inside of me, wanting to get out or something. It's weird. The time of the month. It genuinely feels like it, man. It feels like there's just a lot of just... a lot of gunk need to get out of my system. Did you do a mission before grinding the pots, or is it just like the compass? It's just like the compass, you just go out there and do it. Now, to combine the pieces, you do have to talk to certain NPCs and get it, but yeah. Yeah, you can just do it whenever. I mean, I'm affected by music a lot most of the time. Not heavily emotionally, but like, when I enjoy really good music, I'll get chills or something, or I'll just like, ooh, I'll be jamming out to it. But like this morning, I was just like getting sad listening to good music. It was so weird. Like, it was so good, I was sad. That's even a thing. I don't know, man. Just feeling a lot of weird emotion. It's frustrating because I don't like to not be in control, I guess, you know what I mean? Sorry again, guys. I can't stop yawning. I gotta go to bed. We're gonna grind for quite a bit. How much are we in? We've done about an hour. Jeez, it's only 7:47. We're probably gonna do another hour or two, and then I think that's when we'll call it. Probably end at like, well, like an hour 30 to 2 hours maybe. Because if I can go to bed before 10 a.m. today, I think that's my goal. Since like, oh my gosh, I gotta tell you guys this dream I had. I'll tell you after I catch up. Thoughts on Ted Blackstar armor? Do you recommend buying it? Cheaper than Pendim? So the problem becomes: do you plan on getting a Pendimtree? If you don't have any pen chest piece, I'd probably recommend Blackstar. The reason why is because if you're going to progress your gear and you care about going for pen and you care about progressing the game in general, when you get to get pen armors, and if you chose a pen Dimtree over like a pen Blackstar armor, in order to upgrade that pen Dimtree, you need to get it to level C10. You need to get to level 10 Caphras just to be able to trade it in for Dead God. However, if you don't go for the Dimtree and you go get a Blackstar and then eventually click it for pen, you can trade in the Pen Black Star armor with no Caphras, because it doesn't take Caphras, and you can exchange just the raw Black Star armor for the Dead God piece, so you don't need the Caphra levels into it. So Black Star is used as like a supplemental item to negate the amount of Caphras one would dump into their weapons or armor, and it's a way to accelerate their progress by not having to play the Caphras game. Now, in NA, we didn't have a problem with Caphras until just about now, but on KR, they've been sold out of Caphras for a very long time because every player caught up to like the point where every player needs Caphras. So they created Black Star armor and weapons to stop people from buying Caphras. So like, I'll never need to upload Caphras into my main hand because it's a Black Star, right? And luckily I got my C10 chest piece long before the Caphras sold out, so I was able to fill that as well. But is Pendim more recommended for casuals? It's complicated to answer that Hens key, because I think that technically Black Star is easier for casuals. The problem is that like, it's hard to say whether or not it's worth it if it just depends. Do you plan on going for pen gear, or are you just gonna hit tech soft cap? Are you gonna hit pen gear and put Caphras into it, or are you gonna hit pen gear and just let it sit? Like, that actually matters, and unfortunately has to be answered for me to answer the question, right? So, you know, if you plan on getting pen gear and don't want to go any further, don't want to put Caphras in it, you're fine with it just being a flat pen piece, then yeah, get the cheapest option, get the dim tree, because it doesn't matter, you just need something to be pen and give you more DP. If you're uploading Caphras into it and different stuff, it changes, because like the investment of time you need to just grind out all the money for the Caphras and grind out the Caphras, like, it's a lot of work. Whereas a Black Star, you don't do anything, but you all you do is click it on a fail stack, and if it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know. Ava Dogs Poison, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. That's a very interesting name. You said Black Star, you go to Pendim C0? I believe so, yes. Black Star armor and weapons is basically whatever tier it is, upgraded by 1. So a 10 Black Star is equivalent to a pen. Vice versa. I mean, you can look at the stats for yourself if you Google it, but yeah, that it's the equivalent. The thing is that you're enhancing it to pen for the cost of what you would spend basically in Caphras, right? Sorry it sounds so complicated, but the problem is for new players that are joining the game, it's a very important distinction, because most players should be progressing through Black Star, even if it does take a higher fail stack, because it's no Caphras, right? And you're gonna have to sit there pre-ordering Caphras for years. Let's get swapped. Alright guys, I know that some of you were on my gear. You buy Black Star armor? No. I got a C10 dim tree long before it mattered. Where you get a reroll wizard? I did reroll wizard for about 2 months. Played it, and it was fun. Realized I like grinding 5k trash underwater on my Zerker pretty chill like, so I can chat with my stream, so I decided to roll back. I also didn't like the APM on Wizard. It was fun and engaging, but I don't really need a fun and engaging playstyle, at least for PvE, to keep going. I genuinely fine with a low APM grind. So we still have our stuff on, some stuff on Wizard. When the tagging system comes out, we will be tagging our Wizard. So yeah, that way I can. If someone wants to duel me, I can just hop on my Wizard and duel, and then I can play my Zerker whenever I feel like grinding. And there's some spots I like grinding on my Wizard. Like I like doing Abandoned Monastery on my Wizard. There's probably some Odalita spots I'll like on my Wizard more than my Zerker. Like some of the end game ones are gonna be important, right? Due to just the kit on the Wizard. So we'll see. Red Orb is like a huge factor in like certain grind spots. So. Yeah, I was trying to listen to a specific music album, Adam, but the problem is Spotify wanted to be stupid, and for some reason on my mobile device it would display the correct album, but not on the computer album app. So instead of listening to the music I wanted to, I'm listening to technically something else I wanted to listen to, which is jazz. Because whenever every station on the friggin' radio is going through commercials, the only station I can always go to that never has a commercial break is the friggin' jazz station. So I listen to jazz basically anytime there's a bunch of stupid commercials. Music's good. Yeah, it's hard finding the right type of jazz. There is a lot of genres for jazz. There's a lot of playlists for jazz. There's a lot of artists and people that make jazz music. So it's very hard to find the one that you like, because it's all so very different depending on what you're into. You know, what do you want to listen to? Progressive stuff, like old stuff, new wave, you know, like abstract jazz, like there's like background pop jazz, and then there's like vocal jazz. It's like, you know, what are you into? The problem is I don't know. Like I just listen to jazz on the radio and occasionally would listen to jazz through like a playlist on something, but I don't know the names of genres, so I've been trying out different albums, and whatever playlist or whatever this one is really good. I'm gonna save this one because I genuinely like this playlist or whatever. The music has been very nice. I know that jazz isn't for everybody. Jazz sometimes puts people to sleep and they prefer more techno beat type stuff, and I'm all about that too, just depends. Like, oh, let's put it on. It's like a cyberpunk album. Where's it at? That one? Or is it this one? Jeez, I don't even know which one it is. There's so many that I've listened to. Yeah, this is the I was looking for the album and I got it on the first click. It's really good. Like, this is a playlist that I really enjoy. It's definitely a little bit hard though, you know, but this is like some good like grind beat type techno, you know. It's like some remix from the Cyberpunk 2077 album. Yeah, exactly. It's like some head jamming music you can really just get into the rhythm of, which is also pretty important for grinding. Let me know if it's too loud, by the way. I can turn it down again. Hezba, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. How you doing?
I'm just too good, dude. I'm too good. They can't handle it. They can't. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead.
Nine Tire, thank you for the follow. Follow. Dude, thank you so much for the sub, dude. I appreciate it. The tier 1 sub. You are too kind. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. It's so saying follows. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been a while. Yeah, it's my fault, not your fault. I haven't been streaming. I was busy this week. I wasn't able to stream, so here I am. Hello. I need to start streaming on my days off. It's so hard though. It's so hard to have the same like positive attitude, like upbeat mood. It's just difficult. It's hard. Haven't played BDO in a month. Time to play some Assassin. Yeah, it's a pretty fun class. You will probably enjoy it very much. It's enjoyable.
Instead of yourself, you're fucked.
What are you grinding for at the moment? Just money. Money, money, money. Saving money to buy costumes off the market, and then with costumes on the market, we're gonna turn them into crons. Look for pen stuff. How do you turn costumes to cron stones? You take the box, you open it into the pieces right here, the pieces of the costume. You take it to a blacksmith, and there's an option to turn it into crons. Yeah, no problem, Gatot. Anytime, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm probably gonna have a really nice Sunday. I'm probably gonna sleep. Oh, the dream I had that I was gonna tell you about. Okay, so I had a dream yesterday, which is weird because I didn't sleep for very long. I had a dream that I was running from Thanos, but he didn't have like the Infinity Gems or the Gauntlet or anything. But he was strong with like that giant dual glaive sword thing. And I was like with a friend of mine, and we were both like training to beat him, and we were like trying to outrun him because he was basically chasing us down throughout this like, I don't know, place we were at. And so it was like a few days or weeks of like training and training and training. And you know, on the journey to like train and stuff, my friend got caught by Thanos. We were like trying to get down this like cliff or mountain or something, and he got caught and he died, right? So then I went on to keep training and stuff, and even after all the training, I still failed. Like, it was this crazy, super like scary movie epic chase where he was chasing me down and trying to kill me, and like my powers weren't strong enough, and I had nothing that could defeat him. Like, it was just me, because I don't know, maybe it was post snap, I don't know. And it was awful because he finally chased me down and then defeated me, and I was just like super defeated, and I was just like, geez, you know, like, that sucked. It was terrifying though. It was literally the longest nightmare I've ever had. I don't remember anything else from the sleep other than the whole Thanos part. And in my mind, it was like 4 hours long of just agonizing nightmare. It was terrifying. An 80s movie, training movie. Yeah, there's a little bit. It was a little bit of that. It was like half cheesy, but half like real. Like, it was scary. Party better pop than Star Wars. I really wish I could like paint the picture for you guys. Unfortunately, I don't remember. It was a dream from 20 hours ago. Why am I not spinning? Hello? My mouse breaking? Working on support teams in swamped? Yeah, I have a ticket that hasn't been answered in 30 days, and it's referenced to pearls. And it sucks because the thing I want to buy for pearls, I cannot buy if it's not available when they finally refund my ticket. Super cool. Multi-billion-dollar companies. Nine days. It got locked? That's unfortunate. There's a Silent Smell ID company. Yeah, I guess you're right. I agree, Gavin, though. I agree. Kind of crazy, right? I agree, Gavin, I agree. Only in my dreams will that ever happen. Hey, what's up, Chainsaw? How you doing, bud?
I'm just too good, dude. I'm too good. They can't handle it. They can't. Oh, I'm dead.
That's honestly the weirdest thing, Gavino. That's the weirdest thing. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Hey, Master Guru, thank you for the 4 months of Prime, dude. I appreciate you choosing me for your Prime, man. You are too kind and did not have to do that, and I appreciate you very, very much for it. Thank you so much. Appreciate out of all the streamers you chose me for your month of Prime. Hopefully one day we're gonna get to that 100 sub 100 sub count, maybe. I know it's due to my infrequent stream schedule that it's very difficult to reach. Maybe one day we'll get there. Only thing I think of is having VPN on for using 8 UK. Yeah, maybe Gavin. No, they've been hitting hard on like piloting services and stuff based on their IP addresses and other things. Hopefully they answer it soon, dude. Remember to watch before I go to work? I appreciate you very much, Master Guru. I do wish that I streamed more frequently. It's very tough for me to keep my schedule consistent when work kind of gets in the way and other stuff. And usually on my days off, I don't stay up this late because usually I go to bed a little earlier on those days that I'm off. But I do appreciate it very much. Those of you that have been here for a year plus, or even shorter, or even longer, I really appreciate every single one of you for making my stream what it is today. I continue to be here and progress through content with you and for you guys. And I appreciate you all very much for it. Alright, Chainsaw, 1 second. Oh, this is a good song.
Spoke to God today. She said that she's ashamed. What have I become? And what have I done? I spoke to the devil today.
Is this a non-rock version of their song? I didn't even read the title.
'Cause I feel the same.
It's like the orchestral version or something. Really good. My problem, I like Five Finger Death Punch. My only problem with their music is that a majority of their songs sound exactly the same. Yeah, they have a good formula, but it's really frustrating. Choose Cappers on Tech Gear, weapons to reach a bracket, let's say C0 to C4. I think it is. A lot of people will say it's not, but like, other than clicking for pen, there's no other way to get that extra bracket of DP, so either click pen or buy pen, or don't and just Caffers it. And I think Caffers is the only efficient way to do it if you're a grinder. Acoustic, it's really good.
She sounds just like me. What have I done? And who have I become? I saw the devil today.
Oh yeah, they're really good songs, Chainsaw.
So I looked away. I turned away with arms wide open. I stand alone. I'm no hero, and I'm not made of stone. Am I right or wrong? I can hardly tell, 'cause I'm on the wrong side of heaven. And the righteous side of hell. getting closer every day to the end, to the end, the end, the end.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to like this band live. Hey, what's up, Summon with Bushka? How you doing? Hello, comrade. I'm fine, and you? I'm good. I got really upset yesterday because I was doing stuff I didn't enjoy, and also I wasted more time than I thought I would need, but I'm okay today. I think I was just being emotional for no reason. I just need to do things that I enjoy and don't do things that I don't enjoy and that I have no control over, you know? I've done a pretty good job of keeping in control of everything I want to do and doing when I want to do it. And yesterday I just did something I didn't want to do, but still felt like it was necessary, and I realized I don't really care that much. Watch anime? Yeah, all kinds of anime. I just finished The Promised Neverland on Netflix. Really, really good. Amazing anime. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta change this music. Oh no. Promised Neverland? Yeah, really good anime. Loved it. Came live this year, but I was supposed to see Ramstein. Yeah, I think COVID kind of messed everything up. Like I said, did you learn what's important, what's not? Or just started watching The God of High School? Yeah, a lot of people like The Tower of God and God of High School and all that. Probably gonna check that out when I can get a list going. It's been so busy recently, it's hard. You into combat animes like Attack on Titan? You probably enjoy God of High School. Awesome. Yeah, I do enjoy that. I will have to check it out. I'm pretty sure it's on my list. Dragon Song was really good on Netflix. Yeah, I started that. I haven't gotten too far in it yet, but it's on my list as well. Yeah, Adam, I saw that. As soon as I finished the first season, I Googled, like, hey, when's this next season coming out? Oh, okay, it is coming out? Okay, I can't wait. I'm excited. How do you know Jordan Peterson? Oh, do you know Jordan Peterson? Who won yesterday's Sieges? I have no idea. I was working last night. I'm pretty sure I've heard the name before, yeah. Isn't he the guy that, like, tries to sound really smart, but doesn't actually make an opinion on anything? He just makes you assume you know the answer. He never tells you objectively what the thing is. He makes your interpretation of the idea, like, what you accept it as it is. isn't really fair, which because he basically doesn't ever take a stance on anything. Yeah. He basically inferences your opinion for you to choose it yourself. Some of the Joe Rogan's podcast? Ooh, very cool. You know who I'd really like to see on the Joe Rogan's podcast is Destiny. I know Destiny's not, well, I guess he's a famous person, I don't know. Would you consider Twitch celebrities famous people? I would love to see Destiny on the Joe Rogan podcast if they had something to talk about. It'd be very interesting. Destiny or Hassan? Yeah. Yes, Babushka, I agree. It is very, very weird how some people can kind of come up with that, you know? I mean, it's cool, right? It's interesting how far people can get into their own heads. I think that's important, right? Because, like, there's a lot of people that can't get out, like, can't get anywhere in their own head. They're very outside of their head. And to see someone go so far in, it's interesting. I used to listen to Jordan Peterson, and I was like, wow, this guy's so smart. He knows so many things, but he's really just a wordsmith. He knows how to manipulate yourself into thinking he's saying what you want him to say, like the right way. And I didn't really realize this until I started watching a Destiny talk about him. And like when Destiny kind of explained his whole spiel and how he manipulates your idea, I was like, oh wow, okay, that's true, I didn't even notice that. I like watching Destiny a lot because he takes a lot of people's arguments and breaks them down into ways to understand it for idiots like me, you know? Like, I don't know, I don't have a deep thought process when it comes to, like, inner politics and how people are trying to manipulate me to think a certain way. So for him to break down the way people are asking or arguing or debating something is, it's good for me and my dumb brain. Exactly, Mr. Alien M. Exactly. Yep. Destiny and Dr. K talks are always interesting. Yeah, I've only seen the original one where they talk about like some emotional stuff or whatever, or like stuff about his past. I haven't seen a further one, but yeah. Oh, you mean like separately? Yes. Yeah, Dr. K's talks in general are amazing. It's very interesting to see what people come up with. When Casey Tron did her like interview thing with him and her session, I guess you say, with him, I was very, very surprised because I went in thinking it was going to be something entirely different, and to go in there and get like a real cup of Casey Tron's life, I was just like, holy shiz, dude! My expectations versus reality was so far gone. Like, it was so different for what I expected Casey Tron's like thing to be. I had no idea like how bad I could really feel about her situation. I just had no idea, right? And I've been watching like Casey Tron for years troll kids on the internet, so see her talk about a bunch of heavy-hitting stuff and about her like her life in general and where she's gotten to where she is because of the stuff she's been like, it's just crazy. Actually crazy. And yeah, I could listen to Destiny talk about just anything. I like his talks where he breaks down arguments and talks about things, and then when enough people can give him the patience rather than starting a shouting match to actually like debate or talk about a topic with him the way he would prefer it to be talked about, like in a structural manner, it's always interesting because it seems like everybody it's so crazy to like have a very liberal or whatever leftist mindset of things and be one of the kinds of people that falls into the hype messages or just the spam, you know, political side of like the Twitter sphere for like leftists and stuff, and to like totally be in that mindset and like totally like listen to everything everybody says. And it's crazy for me to hear him break down how flawed a lot of their arguments are and about how a lot of people don't like his main thing with like this whole, people call it the lefty arc with Destiny, is like the fact that so many people argue for things they don't believe in because like they decided they're gonna be on this side, and so they're sticking their guns to things that they don't even believe in, and they can't even argue it or explain it. Like, he's not even a leftist, but he can explain leftists' ideals and opinions and why they're important to certain people better than they can. Blows my freaking mind. It just goes to show how crazy uneducated people are when it comes to just like hype politicalness rather than like actual genuine like political policies or ideals or like you're just down to your morals and what you feel like. Everybody talks like they want to be a liberal, but everybody actually is conservative, like heavily. It's so weird. It's so weird. And I genuinely have loved listening to him talk about how, you know, watching him debate people or talk to people about how they just don't know what they're talking about at all. And it's frustrating because there's so much crap to politics, right? Beyond just like the surface, there's like so much political corruption that everybody's bought out and there is no real ideals. And, you know, you can try to get policy change, but the policy is going to change based on who pays out the most in the pocket, you know? Like, it's a problem within itself, but it's crazy how people are. It blows my mind. Do you like Hassan? I mean, it's okay to like Hassan. I just think that there's problems with a lot of their arguments, right? A lot of people tend to, again, fall for the hype rather than actually believe in what they argue and actually know factual points and knowledge to argue. They use, like, gotcha moves to win arguments that don't matter because it holds no weight in the real world for an argument. Our process of people on the far right is very similar to the thought process on the far left, and the reason we tolerate the left is because they're morally lucky. Quite literally, Mr. Alien Nam, quite literally. Because more people feel good helping people, even if they're not really helping people. If they're saying they'd like to help people, it makes people feel better than actually genuinely helping people. So, like, exactly, like, the left side gets lucky because their concepts or ideas kind of lean more towards, hey, we want everybody to be happy and healthy and fed and good. It's crazy. And I feel bad because, like, sometimes people get so... It's so crazy to see the side of, the internet or Twitter or Reddit or whoever, whatever sphere you're looking at or listening to. It's so crazy to look at how people just don't understand Destiny because they've heard 5 or 6 bad things from a friend who heard 5 or 6 bad things from a friend who heard 5 or 6 bad things. So people that don't even know what his stuff is about, have never watched any of his channel on YouTube, nothing on his Twitter, nothing on his Twitch, don't know who he is or pay attention to any of his stuff, immediately have an opinion of him because XYZ person didn't like him because, you know, he didn't agree with their point once and got upset about it. Like, it's insane to me. It's insane to me meet people that don't genuinely like his way of talking or thinking about things. Because he literally, I've watched multiple videos where he talks about it, he breaks things down to a moral level of like human needs and necessities and like why he believes in something. And I absolutely love it because I'm really stupid. So I need to understand, why do I like this thing? Why is this good for me or good for other people? And it's amazing. It's beautiful. Hey, Not Psych, thank you for the 40 billion viewer host. How is your stream, dude? Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, man? Thank you so much. We're just chilling and grinding and talking about Destiny, the streamer, not the game. What do you know of the idea that people should focus on themselves first, fix their issues before going out fighting racism or sexism? It's complicated, Babushka. I think that standing up for people and rights and ideas is important, but yeah, I think people should fix themselves too. It's problematic because if certain things aren't like fought or stood for in the current times, the way we are now, if people aren't protesting and doing things necessary to create change in the current moment, things will get walked over, looked at over, and not even get a chance to change in the current climate of the situation. Because with current modern media, like political sides and ideals and concepts get overlooked all day, every day, and things get run over and forgotten about. As soon as the new trend comes out, everybody's on the new trend and they forgot about all the old trends. So it's like, it's actually genuinely important for people to like push for things currently. But you're right, people don't really have the time to work on themselves. Not everybody can sit out there and protest 8 hours a day because they have a job and a family and a college education they have to work on and lives outside of trying to protest for the rights of people in general. It's crazy complicated. How you doing, buddy? You excited for Odalita? You prepared? Are you excited? What are you looking forward to for Odalita, by the way, bud? Political stuff. They call racist for being a conservative. Yeah, it's unfortunate that people like immediately like say, oh, you're left or right, well, you're this or that. It's unfortunate that people can't just talk to people. Unfortunately, society will always group people into groups. It's frustratingly impossible to get away from that. And cancel culture is awful. Peachy Centaur, I'm right there with you. Is there any mods in chat? Can someone give a shout out to Saiku? I don't think I actually have a mod in the chat. Yeah, more group grinds? Dude, I'm super excited. Hold on, I'll get you as soon as I clear this pack, Saiku. You guys don't know Saiku here in my stream? He's an awesome sork. He was grinding like solo Gyphons as soon as they added more mobs in the rotations and the down parts. He has suffered greatly for some of his pens, but you know, he's a hard worker at heart for sure. And I heard you just joined Filter recently. Congrats, if that's what you were going for. I don't know. Filter's been one of my guilds. It's been on my list of guilds I wanted to hop into. That and Aftershock and a few others, but you know, we'll get there eventually. We'll get to join all of our favorite guilds one day. I did. Came out, siege retirement, just joined Heroes recruiting. Awesome, dude. I hope you have fun, man. Wish I could get 2 jobs. Yeah. And to those people who are not able to show empathy. There's so many issues with cancel culture, and the problem is that because a lot of companies are genuinely heartless and will drop people based on just an accusation. The problem is that like businesses and like sponsorships and companies aren't held responsible for breaking contracts or breaking anything with their, you know, their partnered people, right? Like people that like the problem is the people that do false accusations on cancel culture, first of all, but it's impossible to hold them accountable because there's nothing wrong being done, right? Morally, it's awful and evil, but like realistically, there's no crime being committed to cancel culture somebody unless someone really wants to prosecute them on charges of like defamation and stuff like that, which will never happen because the cost of legal fees alone will put you into debt faster than anything in this world. Going to court is like the worst, most agonizing, not worth it thing in this entire world, unless you're just filthy rich. Would it be better to get a Ted Zerker or try Black Star? I think try Black Star. I think Black Star's better in every way for grinding.
What do you mean?
I made a big mistake now, but to prevent me from rouletting, I sold 1,000 cappers to get my last pen in him. You gotta do what you gotta do, Metal
I'm
It.
too good, dude.
You
I'm
gotta
too
do what
good.
you gotta
They can't
do.
handle it. They can't actually can't. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not dead.
Kimmy, thank you so much for the 19 months tier 1 sub. Holy cow, 19 months. Wow, insane. Thank you so much, Kimmy. I really appreciate it. Dropped an AP Blacks on the stream, so perfect time to start siege again. Hey, nice, dude. Congrats. That is a feels good. I just recently got my last pure Blackstone, so now I have a full collection of pure Blackstone sitting in my inventory. I have one of each. Pretty happy about that. Yeah, I agree, Babushka. The problem is that so many people want to see people burn. There are too many awful, awful, awful people in this world who just want to see people burn rather than fix how we can somehow be better. But yeah, I keep an expired set, and I just got my last one during the seasonal Hashash and stuff, and I was pretty happy about that. So I like having just random collections of items to be able to link, you know? And my favorite part is that you can link expired items, and it looks like it's technically authentic. It's honestly my favorite thing. I wish I was a guild leader of a guild that owned a region, so I could link all that stuff. You know what I mean? Are you about to become filthy rich? Yeah, Peachy Centaur. I mean, yeah, court's worth it if you're going to get money. Basically, if you're in a lawsuit that's going to get you money. The weird flexes are the best, 100%. Celtic cancel culture is also, yeah. No, yeah, it's crazy bad, Metal It, and it's so sad and frustrating that, like, man. I mean, I could go on and on and on about it, but it is awful at its core. Like, I'm all for when someone's guilty of something, smack them down. But the fact that a false accusation, an accusation with no proof or claim, can be the thing that shoots you down is the most insane thing to me. Companies care more about, like, their bottom line of, well, is it possible? All right, well, we'll just cut them off and, you know, cancel our deal or our sponsorship or partnership or whatever random thing XYZ company has. Like, there was something I saw on Twitter where this girl was protesting, right? And she got, like, basically kidnapped or abducted into one of those unmarked police cars with unmarked police officers that, like, took her into custody and charged her with some random BS protesting charge. And because someone got a snapshot of her face, then got her mugshot from the jail, then posted it to Twitter and messaged to, like, whatever school she worked at or something, got her fired. For just protesting, for standing up for something that she believes in. So, like, when you have agents of chaos that manipulate these situations, that either A, are the crazy rioters that are destroying property, or B, are these crazy freaks who think that canceling people's lives that are at stake because they believe in something genuine and true, that change should happen for the good of people, and, like, literally ruin someone's life and take away their job, it's so exhausting that, like, it makes me want to just turn my brain off and not even be a part of it, right? But the problem is that the fact that it's so exhausting is it's the agents of chaos win, right? If I don't care enough about politics to care about what's going on when this shiz happens, they win. They win. And that's the worst part about it. Is so exhausting for anybody that's not currently involved or in an area where they can help to do anything that it's an automatic win for the other side. The concept of these people that are tearing down the pillars of society, I guess you could call it. I don't know. It's so scary. It's actually terrifying. Is it gonna get a pin Black Star? Earring? Maybe when I cry? Black Star earring? What? Misunderstandings. I see many people get literally canceled because they have a different culture. Oh, it's insane, dude. It's so awful. Actually true, that's why I just play games. Dude, and it's like to not be involved is good, right? But at the same time, it's like you're almost hurting everybody involved. But like it's not possible for you to be a full activist if you just have your own life running. It's like what can you do, right? So then you donate money to your cause because you think you're helping, and it's probably some dude that's just farming money off of a fake gotcha, you know, GoFundMe, right? Like it's not even towards like the cause. Like you're just funding some dude who made a fake GoFundMe account. It's like even when you try to help, you just absolutely just demolish. Play games but avoid League of Legends. True. Not even politics, I don't follow any, but when I hear about this person or that person, I just see hate. Truly crazy time. Hate can't destroy more hate, only love can do that. I know, and it's frustrating to see people try to spread love and positivity and stuff like that and get shot down, you know? Or shut down, rather. I don't mean to say shot down like in a negative connotation, but it's terrifying, man. It's really, really awful. D later, so I'm gonna crash. I'm going. Hey, have a good one, Psyche. Nice chat with you. An endless circle, 100%. It's just terrifying, you know. Yep. I'm right there with you, Metalip. Hey, Jimmy is the bot with the 26 billion viewer raid. Hello, man. How was your stream? I heard you did a 20... Did you do a full 24-hour stream? You were on, like, for at least 12 hours from what I saw, dude. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it, man. I hope you're doing well. Stopping early? Hey, I mean, you got pretty far, man. You got pretty friggin' far. Distortion earring. Oh, chainsaw. Gotcha. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, pen distortion earring. That's a pretty penny right there. How's it feeling today? I mean, you do the best you can, right? That's all that counts, right? Doing what you can. 150 bill, easy. Crap, I don't think I have another mod in chat. So what were you up to, Jimmy? You were just grinding, or what were you up to? Uh-oh. Don't do that one. It's not Jummy as a bot. It's Jimmy as a bot. I'm an idiot, dude. No! I'm so sorry. I don't know how to type. As you're grinding, system nutty goals about pushing to 64. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I really genuinely loved grinding for experience last year hardcore. It was very fun, very enjoyable. Working at like this crazy high percent of just like, you know, EXP and stuff. The 2% of 63 done in the past 2.5 weeks. Dude, the 5-man trees were good. The 5-man trees were good back in the day. It's unfortunate that nobody really does them, but just kind of the nature of the evolving grind spots, I guess. What's your next goal? My goals? We're gonna hit 305 when Odalita comes out. Because I have a journal with 1 AP saved because it has an RNG drop buff that I'm saving because I want to grind with Ooh, by the way, we need to claim this. Where's it at? Here we go. Gotta claim this before the patch Wednesday because how long did these last? 14 days upon receiving it. So I got 2 weeks to use this, and Odalita comes out in a week and a half, so perfect timing. I'm not gonna touch those, I'm gonna leave those for later. We're gonna use that. We're gonna use the drop rate buff from the journal that I haven't even accepted, and probably use a tent buff. RNG buff? Yeah, so the Dorum Morgrims gives you like a bunch of random RNG buffs every time you claim it. So I wanted to save those for Odalita. Your opinion on Dawn? If you're trying to kill evasion players, it's good. If you don't really fight evasion players, then it doesn't matter. Accuracy counters evasion, so if you're fighting a lot of evasion people or know who you're fighting, it's important to have, but yeah. Yeah, Babushka, my main goals right now are grinding money to buy costumes. Other than costumes, we are going to be grinding the new Toro spot for the Dead God armor piece drop. We want to get the Dead God armor and we want to push it to try. While we're pushing it to try, once we get the piece, we're also going to be grinding the Toro spot for the new costume. The Zerker costume, exclamation point costume, just check that out. After we get the piece from the Toro spot, we're going to be going to the Vidir spot, getting the Vidir piece. After we get the Vidir piece, we will be going for 30,000 quests and using all of our money that we grinded during that time on more costumes. Hopefully we'll hit Try Dead God, and after Try Dead God, we will be working on 30,000 quests to go for Tet Dead God. And then when we get the 30,000 quests, we'll get a 300 fail sack. We're going to tap as many Kron stones as we have available to go for Tet. And then once we get Tet, we have any leftover Kron stones, we'll do 1 pen attempt. And then we'll call it a day. And then I think we're going to go back to grinding cappers and costumes. Maybe not costumes. I don't think I'm going to be clicking any more of the pen. It's kind of a meme. I want to do it at least once. But yeah. So we'll see. We kind of got a big, long ways ahead of us. I know these rolls on my account. I wish I gave them to you since I quit this game. Oh, I wish you could. My DK, armor, and accessories on my shy with a new type black sword, 262. Hey, nice. That's with the Kudum, right? I'm an evasion player with decent damage, but I want to avoid distortions at all costs. I mean, the DP that you lose from, it's just DP and 4 damage reduction. It's actually not that bad. If you have pen armor, C9, and working on Dead God, you're basically hitting the DR cap, so it's not really too important. I like how there's no armor. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous, Babushka. It's ridiculous. Kudum? Nice, Kimmy. That is a nice amount of AP to have with a Black Star. Get the Kudum AP, you get the Monster AP, you get the Bracket AP. Should probably see if there's any more mail that's gonna expire. Nope, doesn't look like it. But yeah, day 1 and 2 of Odalita. Well, Probably day 1 I'm going to do a pretty long stream of just grinding all day. And then day 2 of Odalita I'm probably going to not stream but grind a lot as well. I want to do like a 24-hour stream, but I don't know if I can do that. So I'm going to go as long as I can. Maybe like a 10 to 15-hour stream. It really just depends what kind of mood I'm in, how much sleep I get. I don't know. Depends how I feel too. Like sometimes you just don't feel right, you know? So we'll see. We plan on doing Odalita grinding content day 1. I'll do the quests probably another time. I really just want to get the drop out of the way. How can I get rid of a name from a pen pieces? Put in a ticket. It'd be nice if they just made an NPC, but you gotta put in a ticket, I believe. Unfortunately, there is no good alternative to distos. I mean, you can always go Tungrad, but the price is too expensive for the value of what the AP is. You could go Narcs, but you're gonna have an AP decrease. But you really don't have an option, right? You're basically stuck. Distos is the best, like point per AP and everything else. It's like just the strongest amount of damage you're gonna get from a lot of things. But you can get intent Narcs. I mean, it's not the best alternative, but you know, if you don't want distortions, it's gonna be kind of difficult to fit that build. But the only alternatives is Narcs or Tungrads, and you know, you get Tungrads if you still care about your AP a lot. You get Narcs if you just care about stuff, right? Dons, yeah, I mean, I guess they might be a good alternative. Accuracy's good, AP's good. It just depends if you value the accuracy over any other side stat versus how cheap and relative certain accessories are really is a relative. No. Oh yeah, metal it. Well, there's just certain classes you're gonna not be able to defeat with certain metas, you know? Like over in KR where everybody's got max gear, you can't kill certain classes. You just literally can't. It's kinda weird. Did it just shut down the music? What the heck? What's the interval price increase, decrease on pen armors? I don't know, it can rotate between like 12 bill and like 20 bill depending on the piece. It really just depends on what piece you're going for. In time, like every day, well, certain pieces are just more expensive than others, right? I don't know, they haven't really intervaled, they've only kind of been swinging up. I could take a look. Well, that didn't help. Four point 14.2, 13.8, now they're up to 15, 16. Started at 19, went up to 20, down to 18, up to 19, down to 17, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. $16.8, 17, all the way down to 14, up back to 16, 17, 16, 17, 16, 17. It used to be cheaper, but more and more people are grinding more this summer, COVID, more people have time off, a lot of money events, so they're kind of having the money to be able to buy stuff. Yeah, I mean, EU unfortunately is dictated by like pay to win, right? Since more people are either paying for loot scrolls or just not ever paying at all, you know, I don't know, I guess they're just screwed, I don't know. On whom's better than RBF, crystals and muskins? Yeah, I mean, Hooms are really strong. Han Hooms are a really strong crystal. You almost don't want to be in a PvP build without it. Now, if you have a very specific set of build in mind, then maybe. But it's really hard to say. I think that, sorry. I think that Han Hooms is something you really can't pass up. After playing with and without them, I 100% feel that way. Wish I had more time off. Yeah, me too.
Looking at an old photograph, what a worn memory, still causing butterflies in me. Oh, how
Oh, is this sad music?
those words that shattered
Yeah,
my
alright.
whole world? How can I forget those words? Oh, distorted images flashing by. Don't take it in, it's all a lie. How can I forget those words? Can you breathe into me? Oh, I'm trying to let go, fighting demons in the dark. I'm gonna tear down these walls. Oh,
Big Sam. Taking job, life's been wild. That's crazy, Soup Can Sam. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? But I hear you, man. It has definitely been just wild. It's rough, man.
trying to remember everything, make sense of all the trauma. Will this ever be over? Oh, I always look back with regret. I always blame myself in the end. How can I forget those words? Oh, disturbing memories circling my head like vultures. How can I forget those words? Can you breathe into me? Yeah, I'm trying to let go, fighting demons in the dark. I'm gonna tear down these walls. Oh, I'm trying to let go, but it's so deep inside me. What a sad memory. I'll crush these walls like a cyclone. 'Cause I can't breathe on my own. No, missing you, no I don't. Missing you, no I don't. Can you breathe
Alright, do you already have a plan? Which failsacks will you use for duo and try Dead God? Yes. I have two 80 stacks currently. I believe we're going to be getting a 100 fail stack for the end of season 2, I think. If not, then I will figure out how to get a 100 stack. And I have a 181 stack for try. I'm going to use a 100 to 120-ish for duo. But yeah, I'm pretty ready. Okay, 200 mil plus item. Ooh, nice. Now we're gonna raw tap Pry and Duo, and then when we get Duo, we'll cron to Try. If we get Try, we will do 30,000 quests to get the 300 fail stack for Tet. What's up, you? The awful names at the stick. You're never gonna fit in much, kid. But if you're troubled and hurt, what you got under your shirt will make them pay for the things that they did. They said out, teenagers scared the living shit out of me. They can care less as long as someone will bleed. So dark in your clothes, I'll strike a violent pose. Maybe even leave you alone, but not me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hear you there, Chain. Name is Jonas. Thanks for all your Jonas. This is how we feel. I used to love playing this song on Guitar Hero. 14 when the Black Parade came out. Good times, right? Good times. Always brings you back. It's kind of the best part about music. There's so many memories just stored into like a sound, you know? crazy. Hey, what's up, Potion Jump? How you doing, buddy? Hello, hello, hello. Sleepy but doing well. I am very sleepy as well. I'm about to go to sleep. I am so ready. I didn't get a lot of sleep yesterday, so I'm trying to catch up today, or at least get a decent amount of hours of sleep today. So I want to grind and I want to get a bunch of money, but I just am so tired. So I'm probably gonna hit the hay very soon. I got like really little sleep yesterday because I just messed up my sleep schedule like crazy. Are you excited or planning anything for Odalita? Are you going to be going for Dead God as soon as it comes out, or is it kind of resident sleeper for you? How do you feel? All this punk rock, yeah, man. All depends if I get the DP needed for the 270 spot. Well, from what I've seen, there was a guy in KR that has only like 330 DP, and he had the costume. And to get the costume, you have to grind that new spot, the Toro spot. So the only thing I've read about it is that people claim that the elite can kill you and one-shot you, even if you have like 350 DP. So I'm guessing if you're playing a class like maybe a mage for your duo, or you're playing a class that can dodge a lot, I don't know what type of damage they deal, but I'm pretty sure it might just be dodgeable. The golems can one-shot you? Yeah, but the golems is a 300 AP spot, right? The 270 is the Toro spot, and that's the one that everybody's kind of going to be going to for the new drop, right? Pretty sure that's the only one that drops the Dead God piece, I think. I may be incorrect though. But yeah, the Toro spot isn't too bad. I just heard that the elites can one-shot you, so. But I don't know if they just do massive AoE damage, or if it's targeted, or if it's unavoidable. I don't know until we play it. I haven't seen Koreans do a breakdown of it, so I don't know. I tried to look for Korean videos, but it's hard with the language barrier. And I don't see any streamers ever doing it, ever. I don't see any Korean streamers ever doing the content. Weird. I think the money is bad. Maybe? I heard that the Toro spot, even though it's like a small amount of mobs per pool, they drop like 6 trash each, so that like makes up for the fact that you're not pulling efficiently, I guess. But yeah, the spots are probably not balanced right, because if people are just going to go back to sycraia, then, I mean, it is what it is. Hey, Samson with a 19 billion viewer raid. What's up, my dude? How you doing? How's your stream? Hello, hello, hello. Listening to a bunch of punk rock and grinding. Has no mid-tier drop like a scroll, so it competes with Stars in and Sycraia. Oh, man. Okay. Interesting. 5 to 7 trash per drop. I like that. I like the 5 to 7 trash per drop. 3 distos, so I'm not complaining. Man, I need to get out there. I need to stop hanging out in the underwater cave, dude. I need to go to the Stars in, man. Where the money is, dude. That's 3 costumes, man. I need that, dude. I need that, dude. After I gambled on my money yesterday. 300 cabras. I guess. Like real drone and pride duo disto stars that makes it cash. Yeah, but I feel like you're forced to use a loot scroll. Like, do you really grind there without a loot scroll, you know? Like, I hate feeling dependent on loot scrolls. I like spots like Sycraia where I feel decent without a loot scroll. But the 270 will be 347 DP by then? Yeah, dude, you can definitely do it. Especially if you have a mage partner with red orb, I mean, you're kind of golden. And if you're still playing Sork, then, I mean, well, if you're doing Hashashin, I guess it depends, but I think mages are going to do really, really well there because of the red orb and just their utility in general. Oh, for Zerker partner? I mean, Zerker's gonna be good as well, dude, because Zerker literally has super armor on spins. So I'm gonna walk up there, hit him, and immediately just, you know, like I don't have to do anything. So so yeah, if you're gonna be ready to go, and if you're gonna be up during patch day, if you want to do it on the day patch comes up, we can chill in Discord and chat and grind. I asked my guildies, I'm like, hey, does someone want to duo with me? And nobody said anything. Everybody's been making fun of me. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to fucking do this on my own, I guess. Find a friend, so. Push will be up for it. Sans will be up for it. Okay, cool. All right, let's make a, we're going to get a whole list going here. I plan on doing at least 12 hours immediately off the bat. I don't know if I'm going to stream all of it, but I know I do want to grind it. I don't know how many rotations there are. I don't know how many... I don't know. I won't do it. Radianus, please. I miss you, buddy. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, the only thing I want to do, Potion, is log in, get the node, and after getting the node, I want to invest into it, and then I'll be ready to grind. I'm up to bed. Placements is killing me. You have a good one, dude. Sleep well, sleep well. I'll go for the first 68 hours, 100%. Awesome. Yeah, let's do it, dude, for sure. Doing a grind session at Old Pirates. True. Yeah, just let me know, Potion. Let me know if anything comes up. Otherwise, I'll be good to go. As soon as servers go up, I'm gonna invest in the node. I'll probably be parked out there, and yeah. Which reminds me, I should probably buy spear perfumes. Probably like 300, just in case. I don't want to run out of these, dude. But yeah, we'll grind it out, dude. A Zerker Sork combo should be pretty good too. I don't think there's anything wrong about that class combo. Both good grinders. You got one hopefully main tank, you know, unseeable whirlwind. I don't know what CC the monsters are susceptible to, if they even are. And we'll just learn to. If I don't have a video on the rotations and pools, then I guess we'll just make up our own. I actually, you know, I should ask WTF Blue to see if he has a rotation map. I'm really surprised he hasn't like tried to come out with one and just post it, you know, just to get people prepped and ready. I feel like, I mean, I don't play Korea, so like I'm not involved in any of it, but like I think it's a really missed opportunity for him to like really seize that moment where he can just make a nice easy map, take a screenshot of it, slap some circles on it, and just, hey guys, look at my map. Is Witch okay for seasonal infinite pot grind? Witch is amazing for the seasonal grind. Witch is very, very overpowered on seasons. They CC a lot, so that'll be good. Awesome. I don't know who I want to tag as my wigger for my Sork. I am 100% tagging my wizard. Because the best part about wizard is that, like, if I feel like changing up my grind for an hour, I literally can just log over, right? Then if I want to go back to grinding whatever I was, if I want to go grind Abandoned Monastery for fun, or Star's End, I can log on to my wizard. If I want to play my Zerker, I can just log on to my... Like, I love the ability of logging on to two grinders. Not just a PvE, PvP alt. Like, an actual, like, grind alt that I enjoy, you know? Being able to swap depending on your mood is going to be the... I love it. I'm so excited. I know everybody hates the mage meta for Siege, but it's a problem that they need to fix for Siege. In the class balance, it's not a matter of, like, the tagging system being wrong. It's that they need to fix the core problems, right? This record looks like John Wick. I love it. Oh, that's so cool. Ooh! Ooh, I haven't heard this song in so long. Ooh! Ooh, I'm excited for this one. Ooh. I love this song. God, they don't play this band on the radio ever anymore. This is Afterlife by Avenged Sevenfold. Playing Witch on Seasonal. Looks like Chill to Grind and Awakening. 100%. Super chill. Probably gonna play Witch for the rest of each season. Either that or Archer. Can't be right. Going too far. Escape from this afterlife. Just this time I'm right to move on. Little Pizza Heaven, that's a good one as well. My mind. Zerker smashing everything with this song. Yeah, I guess it does look pretty cool, right? Just absolutely just spinning it all into a blender. Fonzie XD, thanks for the follow, but I appreciate how you doing. Good man, how about you? I'm good, I'm good. Tired, but good. About to go to sleep soon. Fix up my sleep schedule, and we're just getting our final grind in before Odalita. We got about a week and a half to get as much money as we can before we move on to the new spots. Procrastinating programming assignment, doing a few hours, watching BTO streams right now. Well, I appreciate you coming in and hanging out, dude. Yeah, we're just trying to get some final monies for just to save for Odalita. Because hopefully when the tagging system comes out, we'll be able to tag my mage and hopefully be able to defend my grind spots better. I hate fighting as a Zerker. Absolutely love fighting as a wizard. So I'm excited. Can Manos be cloned? That's a great question. No idea. Sorry, guys. Ooh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry. Okay. Alright, let's open some RNG bucks. Woo! Oh, I can't see anything. Well, that's weird. I'm an idiot. Oh, well, I guess it's not. Having to BMC prices? Honestly, I don't have a clue. I'm glad it's up, though. I'm glad it's up. Might dive my great tank, so I should... Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. But I appreciate you stopping by the stream and giving me a follow, man. Thank you. Alright, we did that. We did this. Performance setting, low, lowest, optimization, low power on, and display full screen window. Yeah, later, bro. Well, actually, I've got to go to sleep. So I'm going to be going. However, I will be back tomorrow, 21 hours from now to stream. Because the crystal extraction crafting. Oh, maybe, yeah. Succession Witch, same as Suck Wizard. Succession Witch is better at grinding than Wizard. Succession Witch is a better grinder. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end. I hate to leave y'all because I'd like to keep streaming, but I need to get sleep. So I'm gonna go ahead and host one of my favorite YouTubers. If you guys can go ahead and check him out and say hi, I'd really appreciate it. He's super awesome, super kind, great content creator, and yeah, I really appreciate you guys to go check him out. So I'm gonna go to sleep. Y'all have a good one. I'll be back tomorrow to stream for a bit. So yeah. Well, it's a video YouTuber, so not like a non-video YouTuber, but if you guys could just say hi, I'd appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.
Going to Succession, it's more protected than Awakening. As a disadvantage, you have slightly less mobility since you no longer have the backward